we thoroughly enjoyed mingling with all these hometown Southern folks. I liked it a lot.
Okay. Okay, well, at least you can cut that.
So our first market fair has come and gone now, and we consider it a very big success. So at the end of this video, I'm going to share with all of you how much we actually made profit on this. You've seen me smile already because we were just wanting to make our table money back. So more to come on that. But it got postponed by a month, and we were kind of disappointed because we were so ready. So it gave us a little bit more time to fine tune a few things. But as in anything, the first time you do something, you're always going to learn what not to do. And so it's kind of a great learning experience for all of us.
The setup was pretty simple. We had us four, plus my sister was in town, so we had extra hand. One thing that we would do differently next time is have a bigger table. We had 2 6-foot tables and a little 4-foot table, so we would increase the size of that one.
Having 4 to 5 people there to help set the tent up made it go pretty smoothly as well. And don't be like the poor little lady next to us. She came all by her lonesome, and we helped her put her tent up and helped her put her tent back and put all of her product back in her car at the end of the day. Bless her little heart.
She did say that was going to be the last time.
Yeah.
Do that again. I think she sold one leaf that day.
Yeah.
We felt bad.
I think that was to us.
She was so sweet.
We did a great job of working around the rain, but we didn't pay any attention to the wind. And the wind was just absolutely horrible and progressively got worse throughout the day.
Really strong. I had to eventually just go up to the hardware store and buy a cheap hammer and some nails to nail it down into the broken asphalt, but kept it down fairly well. We could grab it at that point. We had time.
Gave us time to scramble.
Yeah, there were some other people out there that had weights that went around the feet of their tent, and there were some that had cinder blocks, so they were tying them down. So that was pretty cool.
So we made notes. We've got next time we'll be prepared for the wind.
Much better. Prepared at all.
Yeah.
Much better.
You have to be conscious about the weight of your things on the table too. We were losing things left and right. We had a dragon go down. We had a rack with some keychains that kept hitting the dirt, so you have to think about that too.
Yep.
Either weighing down your display stands or just laying things out on the table.
Yeah. So one of the great things about doing a market fair or a festival, something along those lines, is that you're out there amongst the people. So we got a chance to actually ask people over and over again, what would you like to see differently? Is there anything special for this area that we should do more of? What's your favorite animal? Just things that so we could get more ideas so that we know the next time we come back to this area to do this festival, that we have the things that people want to see and not a table full of things that people don't want to see.
Yeah, because like the kids, we asked, what do you like? Is it dogs?
Dogs. We didn't have any dogs.
No dogs.
We didn't even think about dogs.
Right.
What'd you think?
Right. We had cats. But we just didn't
Snakes,
think.
sure.
Snakes, we got them. Dragons, you bet. Dogs, not so much. So that was definitely a nice little learning experience. I appreciated the feedback.
Yeah, we got to talk to a lot of people that day too. So not only did we gain knowledge about that sort of thing, but we also gained knowledge about upcoming markets. So we're kind of hooked now. So we're going to be going to more. Yeah, we do.
One thing I did, I went to some other tables to see how they priced their items as far as hanging tags or sticker tags, and I think I would like to upgrade our little price tags.
Yeah.
They were a little
Yeah, they were-
elementary.
They were a little janky, but
we needed it
was
like
our
overnight.
first.
So
Yeah.
but I also saw one lady that had she used the Square POS system, but she had little things that she would scan on each of the items.
Oh, like
a
little
barcode
barcodes.
to keep her inventory.
Yeah.
I think that might be
Something
early
we could-
for us,
yeah.
but something to shoot
look
for.
into,
Yeah.
sure.
But by her going to other booths, we also ran into another 3D printing booth, and it just so happened to be another fellow Marine, and they had different things that we did. They had some common things like the dragons and so forth, but it was nice to see, but also a little awkward because we're new at this, and they looked like they were veterans at it. So they helped us out a little bit too, and it was really nice to make some new friends.
And I took pointers on their storage system to make the
Yes.
setup a little bit easier, but get there better organized. The setup would go a lot quicker.
The OCD in me got real excited.
Yeah. their setup was perfect for the teardown too. We kind of just chunked everything in the boxes.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there, and every venue is going to be different, but this one was awkward because there was only one way in and one way out, basically.
Yeah.
And so everybody had to share the same path. It was kind of a pain.
Yeah, it was a little tight.
Especially when the food trucks were coming through, trying to make that sharp
Yeah, that
turn
was
to
fun.
get into the food area. Yes, it was a little rough.
But teardown was a breeze.
Yeah, it really was.
Just
Yeah.
pulled the truck up close, threw everything, just chunked it on the back, and then you take off.
Yeah. Seriously, having 4 or 5 people,
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yep.
definitely.
Yeah, having everybody, the whole thing made it
Yeah.
easier.
Made the day much easier. There were enough of us that we could take a break and go to the restroom or walk down to another booth or whatever because there were enough people to cover. So it was nice.
So we had, when we got home, we just kind of left everything in their boxes and brought it inside. And we still haven't put a lot of that stuff away, but we have already been printing stuff to, replace some of our loss. But all in all, did really well. So as promised, we were going to tell you how much we actually made in profit that day. And we made a whopping total of, drum roll please, $470. Yeah, so for our first market, that was pretty freaking sweet. So it's much further past our expectations. So we call that a win.
Absolutely.
Great job.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
So thanks for going along with us. We had a great time doing this, and make sure if you haven't already subscribed, if you got anything out of this, make sure you hit that like button and the notification bell for upcoming videos. We never know what we're going to do, and we like to surprise you. So stick around and let's have fun together. See you later. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Bye.